He didn't lose his business in a day. If anything, the ending was so quiet it almost felt intentional. Obina still remembered the night he first claimed the shop. No grand opening, no applause, just a flickering bulb, a second-hand machine, and a promise made to no one but himself.
This will work.
He slept on a bench that night, back against the wall, door locked from the inside. Not because he feared thieves, because everything he owned in the world was inside that room. Years passed like that, grinding, building, bleeding quietly into the business, one customer at a time, one late night at a time. People doubted him, some still did, but the shop didn't care about opinions. It grew anyway. Then, one evening, right when the weight of it all was becoming too much to carry alone, help arrived. Not random help, not hired help, trusted help. Sola. The kind of person you don't question, the kind of person you don't monitor, the kind of person you open the door to completely and then hand over the keys. Work got easier, faster, cleaner. For the first time in years, Obina left before midnight, started sleeping at home again, started thinking about a second location, started breathing. And that's when it began. Not the success, the shift. It didn't announce itself like a problem. It came like a question, small, almost harmless.
Hey, did this customer already pay?
Yeah, took care of it.
Obina nodded, let it go. Days later, another one.
Strange. I don't see this payment recorded.
Don't you trust me?
That question landed heavier than it should have. And just like that, Obina let it go again. But something about that moment stayed, unresolved, like a stone in a shoe he kept choosing not to remove. Then it happened again, and again. Missing payments, unclear expenses, customers swearing they'd already settled up, but no record anywhere. Each time he got close, the same 4 words.
Don't you trust me?
And each time, Obina chose silence. Weeks passed, then months. The shop looked better than ever. More customers, more activity, more life. But behind the numbers, something wasn't adding up. Revenue was high. Cash was low. Suppliers started calling, calmly at first, then less so. Every time Obina tried to trace the gap, the trail dissolved, as if someone was walking behind him, sweeping footprints from the sand. Late nights returned. He'd sit in the empty shop, staring at figures that refused to explain themselves, turning the same question over in his mind and stopping just before he reached the answer. So he waited.
What if I'm wrong? What if I destroy everything over a suspicion?
That was the mistake. One morning he arrived early, earlier than Sola. The street felt off, too still. The shop door was slightly open. That never happened. He pushed it and stepped inside. Silence. No machines, no tools, no inventory. Nothing. Not ransacked, emptied, methodically, deliberately, without a single broken thing. The ledger was gone too. He called Sola. Ringing. Voicemail. Again. Nothing. No forced entry, no struggle, no sign that anything had gone wrong at all, which was the most damning sign of everything. Whoever did this had access, time, knowledge, and a plan that had been running long before this morning. Obina stood in the middle of the empty room and understood finally. The theft hadn't happened last night. It had been happening months. Every unanswered question, every deliberate silence, every moment he mistook confrontation for betrayal and chose comfort instead. He had been present for all of it. Days later, he came back just to sit. Same bench, different world.
When did I actually lose it?
The first missing payment? The first silence? Or the moment he decided that asking for proof was the same as withdrawing trust? He never got a clean answer. Because some losses don't arrive, they accumulate. Quietly, through the things we choose not to look at directly. And the hardest part wasn't the empty room. It was remembering that the door had always been locked from the inside.
If you felt this, don't scroll. Subscribe for more real business stories like this. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people see it. Share it with someone building something right now. And tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? Because the next lesson might save you everything.